Okay, it's recording now. Go ahead.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining us. My name's Rachel. I'm a mentor. Rachel Lopez. I'm a mentor here as well. Just wanted to give quick tips on using your Supra eKey. It's one of the biggest things that I am normally teaching all of the mentees right after you're getting logged in and signed up for your membership. So just wanted to reach out and let you know how simple it is. Also how to use the Supra Lockbox and where to purchase them at the HAR Store. So I got to speak to member services today. I went ahead and I tried it out, dialing the phone number, super simple, 713-629-1900, option 4. And they answer right away. They're there to help you set up your Supra services and Supra eKey services. So that is a digital app that will go on your cell phones and allow access into properties when you are showing them. Member services ask for you to download the eKey app onto your cell phones. You can do that by going to the App Store. Here's again easy contact information for member services. Initial setup fee for your Supra eKey services is $55, and they will also charge you a monthly fee of $13.72. That's super simple as well. You can take care of all your billing needs on the app itself after you get it set up.
I'll walk everything. Just leave it, please.
Just a reminder, please put your devices on mute so we don't have any background noise. Okay, thank you. All right, go ahead and proceed, Rachel.
That first link there is a quick link to the Supra systems. If you can click on it, we'll just share it really quickly.
What's the Supra systems? Okay, I'm going to click on it. All right.
Yes. It just takes you to the Supra page itself, and it talks about selling more homes faster with having your Supra and your digital lock. You can click on that little app that says New Supra eKey to the right-hand side for me, Fernando.
The one in the white?
The one in the white, New
Okay.
Supra eKey app, refresh info. And this just talks about the actual app itself, how it has a modern feel. It actually can be placed on any Android or iPhone. It does do a Bluetooth connection to the digital eye boxes. On the left-hand side, if you want to click the eye box, that will be the first product that we could see being used on the left-hand side, Fernando.
Oh. Go ahead and click on it.
That is the actual digital eye box that we use that are placed on the door. So when you have listings, you'll place these on the door, if not a combo, or well, of course, when you're going to open up houses, you'll see these. This is what your eKey is actually opening up. It gives you more feature details in there as well. Jeannie actually sent over a tip. I got to speak to her today, and she was just giving me just a reminder of when she was out showing homes. She had actually got stuck at a door for several moments, not being able to enter. So her tip of the day is just make sure that you push up the bottom of your eye box to start the digital communication with your Bluetooth. So we laughed about that today. We had old boxes before you didn't have to do that, but these new boxes, make sure you push them up to communicate. And you can purchase these boxes at the HAR Central Store. If you want to click on that link as well, I just added a quick link to the HAR Super Center store. I love the team over there. You can place your order online and go pick it up. They'll bring it out to you. And I believe also now they have the walk-in services again. So the iBox itself is $129. I do prefer them myself over lock boxes. As a listing agent, to me, it just provides more security, and you'll have a digital record, all those coming in and out. The Supra eKey, when you download it, it's actually free. So there is an initial startup fee and a monthly fee, but the app itself to download is free. I'm sorry, did you click on that just so they can see the HAR Super Center?
I can click on it. Okay.
There you go. And the lock boxes, if you choose to not go digital, you can also find them here. But they, I mean, I love the store. You can get apparel there. You can get open house signs. But there goes the digital lock there for $129. And they always have sales. So I'm always checking in the HAR Super Center, you know, picking up items, whether it's for my mentees, you know, as little gifts or my clients. So just wanted to show you guys those two things. I mean, you're going to be using them a lot. You can always call Supra support if you need them. I mean, it's super easy to talk to. Yeah, gives you easy access to showing properties. And then now you know the HAR store is where you buy them and you purchase them at, and any other local products that you may need.
And one question that I always get is, can we buy these Supra eKey electronic boxes from the webs, you know, from a Craigslist or Amazon or all those other places? And the answer is no. Particular boxes are specific to Houston or Texas. They're designed for us to use, but particularly in Houston and the surrounding area. But do not buy these Supra lock boxes from Amazon or you know, Craigslist or any of those or a garage sale, because they're probably not going to work. So be careful with that.
And I'm sorry, I didn't talk about the e-app itself, but once you on the eKey app itself, once you have that open, that app on your phone, it does allow the access through the portal. You just go in, you put a 4-digit code that is that you choose for yourself, and then it allows access. So it'll allow you to take off the shackle, to add the shackle onto the door. It'll allow you to take off the bottom of the key, the bottom of the lockbox, to add the key in, to place that on the door. So, and billing services. So it has a number of features on the actual app itself. But thank you guys. Wanted to show that briefly. This is the first thing I'm normally talking to people about once they sign up, and so just wanted to give it more face. That way it's, you know, easy. You guys know it's easy out there for you to access always.
Yeah, I think someone else was on the line. They said that that they can call Supra eKey support. And I mentioned that, yeah, when they call for support, the team behind Supra eKey, they're pretty helpful, and they do help you quite a bit with trying to resolve problems.
Yeah, actually, it's good that you mentioned that. I spoke to her today, and so from that same number, option 4, they do support, but they have a higher tier technical support if they can't handle it. And she also transferred me to them. It was less than a minute hold, and I was able to get some great support and, you know, more questions answered. So if the first number cannot help you, they know exactly who to call and get a second tier support for you.
There's a question in the chat, Rachel. It says, is there a monthly fee for the lock iBox itself? Is there a monthly fee for the lockbox?
No, once you purchase the iBox itself, it is $129. It's a flat fee. That box is yours. You know, you hold it under your name. It'll have your information, your codings on it, but not for the actual box. But just to host the whole service with Supra and to have the eKey feature, the app to actually access the iBox, that there is a monthly fee of $13.72. But that's included. I mean, it's not necessarily, you can have 5 boxes and that won't change. iBoxes and that fee won't change.
Another question that I was asked was, how long does the battery last on these lock boxes? And my understanding was 10 years as far as the charge on these lock boxes. They're not, you don't charge them, they just have an internal battery. And what my understanding was that they lasted about 10 years. I don't know if you have another information on that, but what I heard was that,
I have some of mine. Mhm.
yeah, I think they last more than 10 years. But what I've heard is that you can replace them. I think there's a way to replace them if the battery is dead or something. Or, but
Okay.
yeah.
No, I haven't incurred that one. I think I've had at least the newer boxes for about 4 years, and I've had no issues.
Yeah, I've been a realtor 15 years, but what happened, and I probably would have noticed the problem, right? Because it's been 15 years. But the only thing is that we replaced these boxes with an old technology. So really, I've only had these boxes probably for about 7 years, maybe 7 or 8. So we'll find out, I guess. Any other questions, guys? While we have Rachel and I on the call regarding, I don't know if you guys, one question for, especially for new agents, is we really don't want you to buy a lockbox if you don't really have to. You know, they're typically for when you have a listing, but it's always good to have one box at least, you know, in your arsenal. But you know, but if you don't really have, if you're doing more buyer as a buyer agent, you really don't need a lockbox. And also another thing is sometimes, you know, because I know Rachel talked about a combo. I think, did you mention? Yeah, combo locks here. Typically, we prefer you using a Supra Lockbox because, like Rachel said about the security. Now, there are some cases where you can use a combo lockbox, usually on a vacant house is preferred. But the problem with that is sometimes you don't even know if that code was given to somebody else, and then you don't know who came into your house. So as far as, like Rachel says, security, the iBox is better.
Yeah, funny story for me on the lock boxes. I had one. I don't know. I guess it was probably about 5 years ago, and I had it in the back seat with my son. At that time, was probably 7 or 8 years old, and he, being a kid and pushing all the buttons and literally accessed it. So, you know, it never happened again, and I was never able to reduplicate it. But it just really shocked me. So.
Right.
I go with the digital lock boxes.
Does anybody else have any questions?
Vacant homes to use those, if anything.
I know everybody's busy or maybe hungry or ready to do their thing at night. Any other questions before we wrap it up? Okay. I don't know.
Thank you, everyone.
There's nothing else, Rachel. You can sign off.
Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, everybody, for your time. Oh, wait. I think somebody got, oh, no, they're just saying thanks. Okay. All right. Well, thank you, guys. I appreciate your time.
You're welcome. If you guys have any questions, you can always reach me directly, always. Have a good day. Bye.